Happy Canada Day on CBC! Happy Canada Day from Banff on CBC! Happy Canada Day! Canada go! Happy Canada Day from Banff on CBC!
Happy Canada Day from Banff on CBC!
Happy Canada Day from Banff on CBC! Happy Canada Day from Banff on CBC!
And we are live in Banff, Alberta. I'm Ian Hanomansing. Perhaps you thought you would be seeing the annual Canada Day concert from Ottawa right now, but unfortunately the weather has shifted plans. The concert and the fireworks have been canceled because of the storms in the national capital region. But we have lots of great content for you, including some performances from Canadian artists who are scheduled to play in tonight's show. Well, when you look at this, pretty easy to understand why the cancellations happened. Sheets of rain sending people scurrying for cover, spoiling what could have been a fantastic party. Heritage Canada says the extreme weather conditions forced the cancellation of the national show tonight, writing in a release that the decision was not made lightly, but that safety of the public, artists, volunteers, and staff was the concern. CBC's David Thurton joins us now live from Ottawa. And David, the weather got in the way of the Canada Day celebrations in the nation's capital. So you're normally a political reporter. You were going to be a party reporter tonight. Now you're a weather reporter. Give us the details.
I love how you put that, Ian. Yeah, no, things have changed so much over the last couple of hours. And people's plans on Canada Day, if you were planning to spend it in the nation's capital, have drastically changed. People are bummed, I have to say. They're really sad. I'll tell you a little bit more about that, but let me just take you through how the day went. First, it started off with fiery heat. It was hot to begin the day, and then suddenly the skies turned from bright blue to gray and started to pour down rain. The wind was blowing. There were these signs flashing on the screens down at LeBreton Flats where the big noonday concert was, saying shelter in place. Soon after, we learned that, the events around Parliament Hill, at LeBreton Flats, down at the Supreme Court, these sort of side events for Canada Day were canceled. And then we found out that the evening show as well, which was supposed to start around now, also canceled. We also heard that the snowbirds were supposed to fly over Parliament Hill behind me. Because of the weather, they've decided that, this last performance, this last Canada Day performance before this fleet ages out and retires won't be happening. Although we did see them down at LeBreton Flats, so that was good to see. We just won't see them here at Parliament Hill. Also, the Prime Minister was affected by the bad weather. He was supposed to be out west, spending the final hours of his Canada Day in Edmonton, but because of the bad weather, his plane, Canada Force One, could not take off from the Ottawa airport. And it's not just the festivities that have been impacted. I have to say a number of roads have flooded out. The 417, a major highway and artery here in the nation's capital, was closed in some parts, and some people, last I checked, it was thousands, were without power. So that's a huge inconvenience, yes, for people that wanted to party, but also for people who just want to, power their homes.
And so you mentioned, David, a few minutes ago about the mood change in Ottawa. I can imagine people thought that they were going to be enjoying one of the great parties of the year in Ottawa, Canada Day. So take us through how people have been reacting.
Yeah, people are walking around Parliament Hill as it begins to rain again. A bit dazed, a bit lost, unsure what they're going to do with the rest of their evening. Some people are coming up to us and asking, well, where's the music? Where's the show? And we have to break the news as we're breaking it to you here on live on air that unfortunately there's no music, there's no concert, there's no fireworks. So people are bummed, but they're adjusting plans. We've heard of some people saying, you know what, I'm going to go back home. In their neighborhood, there's a block party going on, I guess, in this rain. We also heard from some young people who are going to be going to the cinema, the movies this evening, indoors, out out and away from this range. So people are adjusting plans, but honestly, people are also very sad to be in the nation's capital, not have fireworks and the big concert, the big, the big spectacle. So people are sad.
Okay. David, thank you. Now, if we just had a short drive away from Ottawa, or at least what would be a short drive if the weather is good, Quabina Duro is in Montreal, and I sense there'll be a bit of a shift in the mood. What do you have for us, Quabina?
So, Ian, right now I'm with some people who are Ghanaian Canadian. So, just a fun fact, I'm Ghanaian. My parents both born in Ghana. I was born in Montreal, born and raised. I love this city. We already talked about that. So I found some people who are just like me. But the opposite, they were born in Ghana and now they live in Canada. Yeah, so what does it mean to you to be Canadian?
I love it. I love being Canadian. I feel like Canadians are very happy people. We're very polite. So I love being Canadian. Yeah.
What about you?
Well, I love being Canadian. There's a lot of stuff that, is much different from back home in Ghana. There's a lot of freedom, a lot of things that's changed that I feel like welcome here, so it feels good. And, I'm rooting for the Canadian soccer team as well. There's Ghana as well, but then, go Canada,
Let's talk about that. So Canada has a big game against Morocco on Saturday. How are you guys feeling about that game?
Well, it's going to be tough, I'm not going to lie. Morocco is one of the best teams in Africa for a reason. But then I feel like Canada can pull it out. We've been playing good. So, this few days we've been playing better. So I feel like it's going to be best.
So I want to just show something, everyone, something from our culture. So what is this?
So it's basically, it was done, it's kente. It's a material in Ghana. So it's a woven fabric, and we just basically turn it into a fan. We make it exclusively in Ghana, and I just carried it along today, repping with the Canadian jersey as well. So that's what we're doing out here.
So you're cheering for the Black Stars, you're cheering for Canada.
Exactly.
Who are some people that you want to shout out this Canada Day?
Honestly, the Black Stars, go us, and obviously Jonathan David, he's really doing well in the Canadian team as well. So I'm just rooting for Canada and Ghana, so that's what we're doing.
And who do you want to shout out this Canada Day?
Well, Go Blasters, the same. Canada is one of the best teams, as I said. We coming from, we rising up, the Rising Stars Canada. So, go Canada, go anybody, Semenyo, Pate, Kudus, everybody. Blasters all the way.
So, Ian, as you can see, I'm with my Ghanaian brothers and sisters over here, and this is just showing how diverse Canada really is. Got on the Canada shirt right over here, cheering for Team Canada, but also cheering for Ghana. I'm wearing Canada. We're wearing red and black, the black jerseys representing. So there's a lot of diversity here, and these people say that they're going to be going to a watch party to watch Ghana play, but they're also really watching Canada play and hoping that they can get to the round of 8. Ian?
Yeah, it is the classic Canadian story. There are a lot of people whose loyalties definitely are strongly Canadian, but also have ties to their old country, right? CBC's Quabina Duro in Montreal. Thank you. Okay, from Montreal back to Edmonton, and Morgan Black joins us again from Millwoods Park. Morgan?
Hey, Ian, I went on a little adventure. I was going to go on a Canada Day walk, but I ran into some very interesting people who are not only celebrating Canada Day, but also making their community a better place. We have Rajveer, Simi, and Daniel here. They are picking up garbage, cleaning up the park. Rajveer, why did you decide to do this?
Because we are responsible for maintaining our community, to maintain cleanliness.
That's beautiful. And so, Simi, is this something you folks do often? I mean, it is technically your day off, and you wanted to spend it volunteering. How come you did that?
This is my second year doing this. Yeah, it's just something I like to do. I like to help out the community. Yeah, and Millwoods President's Choice Council, they're really chill, so it's nice volunteering here. Yeah.
And Daniel, I assume that this is, not the end of your good work. Do you volunteer other places too?
This is like my second time volunteering, so not really, but I'm planning to volunteer some more, right?
How does it feel to be doing something that makes you feel good?
It's pretty nice, right? The day is also pretty nice, and I feel kind of fulfilled doing it, right?
Well, it's very exciting, and I also wanted to ask, does anyone have like a favorite Canadian that they want to shout out? Perhaps it could be each other. I mean, you're feeling like my favorite Canadian's making the planet clean. Simi, I'll put you on the spot. Any favorite people to shout out in your life?
maybe my little brother. Yeah, he's a nice Canadian. He was born here. Yeah. The spirit. Yeah.
Okay. Daniel, any shout outs?
I was also gonna say my little brother. Yeah.
Wow, the best. Do you also have a sibling that you want to shout out? You could pick someone else.
My sister.
Wow, you know what? I'll shout out my sister too. Shout out to the siblings on this Canada Day. Ian, we're having so much fun here. The performances are getting back going. I am probably going to continue down my stroll towards the main stage, and we'll talk to you later.
Yeah, you're discovering all kinds of cool things as you go on that stroll, and I'm interested to find out what you'll find out next. Morgan Black in Edmonton. Okay, a little further west, Richmond, British Columbia, just outside Vancouver, and Benit Brach is there. What are you up to, Benit?
Well, I am sitting on a salmon. The fun definitely continues here in Steveston, which is all about celebrating the salmon. That's to do with their heritage, to do with canning in the past. And today, I want to take a moment to just reflect on what we observed today. And a big part of the celebrations were to do with the salmon bake this morning. So that's when so many people, they lined up to get freshly cooked salmon. That was happening. About 3,000 fillets of salmon were cooked, and people were just all over the park. Hundreds and hundreds of people enjoying the same meal. I spoke to the organizer there, and here's a bit about what he had to say.
The city digs a pit, and then we have grates on top where we put 6-ounce strips of salmon, and then it's smoked and sold. And this has been going on for many, many years.
And they were cooking out there for at least 3-4 hours today. I also had a chance to just go around the area, speak to some of the people who were enjoying their meals, and here's what they had to say.
It's our first time, but great first experience.
What do you make of it?
I think it's great. I would come here again.
I used to always get it every single year. The lineup is worth it.
Okay, so the salmon was cooked perfect.
Benit, it just looks fantastic there. What else have people been up to at Steveston?
So, it all started in the morning with a parade, and one of the key figures there was Sammy the Salmon. I'm going to bring him back. Come on, Sammy, show him your moves. Here we go. He's been doing this for 18 years and refuses to stop being Sammy the Salmon. So true passion here. But of course today there's also been food trucks, lots of vendors. People have been playing hockey and soccer and skateboarding. Seriously, no shortage of activities here. And again, this is 79 years of this festival. So this has been an ongoing tradition for so many families. Really, I think the largest celebration that I've been to myself. But Sammy's having fun, having a good time. And that's kind of, we're continuing to see more performances later into this evening, Ian, as well.
Okay, Benit Brach, thank you very much. One of the things I love about this show, and it was the same thing the last 2 New Year's Eves, we see these reporters from CBC who we know in an instant can be super serious on important stories, but at the next moment, like Benit, can be just hanging around in a park chatting with a mascot who's not chatting back to them. CBC's Dan Bird is another one of those reporters who can turn on a dime from serious to fun. Who do you have this hour, Dan, to talk to us or show us?
Ian, from the sea with Sammy to the sky with Raven. And Raven is the mascot for Hope and Health. I don't speak Raven, you'll be shocked to learn. However, Richard Palmer Thomas, the youth ambassador, does speak Raven. He's going to speak for Raven with Hope and Health. First of all, we have to point out that there was a dance competition here. There was some heavy competition, but Raven prevailed. And how many years in a row is this now?
This is our 4th time winning it. We're reigning champs of this competition, all thanks to this big bird right here.
Hold up, let's see the trophy, Raven. Beautiful. That's available in most fine vintage antique stores as well as Value Village. So tell us about Hope and Health and what Raven represents.
So Hope and Health is a not-for-profit Indigenous youth organization, and we do soccer program, clinics, mentorship, training, development camps, the whole 9 yards. And one of the things that we were fortunate enough to do is be here for Canada Day and do a soccer clinic. And every year we enter in the mascot contest, Raven, because he's a huge hit with the kiddos, and he's a pretty good dancer. The trophy can say for itself. So.
With any of the footage that we've seen, and I think we have some B-roll to show you, Ian, Raven knows how to move in, and if my memory serves, in some indigenous cultures, the Raven is a trickster, and you certainly were a trickster up on that dance floor. You did very, very well. There we go. So, what's it been like? You put on a soccer clinic as well. How much demand has there been because the Men's World Cup is?
Man, it's been crazy busy. Just so many international and new faces and people that you don't see on a July 1st, but it's amazing to see new people, new faces coming to the city, but also coming to our clinics and learning about who we are as people and what we stand for and why we do this amazing work.
Richard Palmer Thomas, we appreciate it. Raven, congratulations. Big hand to you. 4 in a row. Let's hold it up. There you are. The reigning goat of Canada Day mascot dance-offs, Ian. That is a title you can't take away from anybody.
No, and the shocking revelation that you revealed actually on national television that you don't speak Raven. Dan Burrett in Vancouver. Now, the National Evening Concert in Ottawa that you may have tuned in for has been canceled because the weather has been so bad there. Now, this concert was set to feature over a dozen Canadian performances from venues across the country. So thankfully, the weather did hold up in places like Winnipeg, where performers Andrina Turin and Begonia were able to perform together in Assiniboine Park.
We're coming to you from Treaty 1 territory, our hometown, Winnipeg, Manitoba. This next song is one that we wrote together, and it's kind of a love song to friendship, to the strength of humanity, and to our willingness, capacity, and duty to show up and stand up for one another, whether it's our neighbors, our friends, our family, elders, or strangers. We have to remember we've got each other. Living in a time days go by, never learning from the past. Trees are dying and the wells run dry. How long can we last? In the face of what is wrong, who will carry us along? It won't be billionaires selling out our future. At the end of the day, through the storm come what may, we've got each other. Plant a seed and watch a garden grow to cement on the path. When it's harvest time, we'll gather. On se prépare pour l'hiver. In the face of what is wrong,
Well, a shot of Ottawa right now, not what we expected to see on Canada Day. There was supposed to be a huge concert, right, in LeBreton Flats, now cancelled because of the extreme weather in the capital. But many parts of Canada have had pretty good weather, including Saskatoon. Ethan Williams has been taking us through Canada Day there. And what do you have for us this hour, Ethan?
Well, Ian, unfortunate, of course, about the activities in Ottawa, but the sun just starting to poke through here in Saskatoon. It's a gorgeous evening down here at River Landing, where we are continuing to watch some cultural performances. There's a citizenship ceremony about to take place here in a little while, and eventually, of course, the fireworks going to be happening. But one of the groups that's been performing is the Saskatoon Scottish Country Dancers, and I'm joined now by Ron and Tara with the group. And Tara, when I think about Scottish dancing, I often think about kind of what we see, what kind of comes to mind when we think about Scottish dancing, and maybe with bagpipes as well. But this is a little bit different, isn't it?
Right. This is not the Highland dancing that you might be used to. It's the dancing, the social dancing. So it can be done by all ages, and it's not like up on the ball of your feet so much, and it's simpler, and it's more fun as opposed to performance. It's normally done in ballrooms. Having us do it as a performance is not the way it was originally envisioned, but we love doing it anyway.
Now, Ron, you just had an opportunity to perform. How was it, and what was it like? You got a big crowd here.
Actually, it was really good. The weather's perfect. Last years in the past, we've had to bring ice packs to stick in strategic places in order to keep ourselves cool. But no, today was a beautiful day. The crowds were loving it. We're having a great time.
All afternoon, we've been asking people if they want to shout out someone on this Canada Day or say hi to anyone. Do you have anyone you want to say hi to?
I would say just the rest of our crew, which is over there. The Scottish Country Dancing is such a fun thing to do, and we always invite anybody to come join. You don't have to be Scottish, and it's a great way to get exercise and have a lot of fun.
Well, it's not necessarily for couples. You can easily come as a single too, because you can always find somebody to dance with at the night that we hold our openings.
Yeah.
Well, on that note, I'd be remiss if I didn't ask. Maybe, Ron, can you show me a couple of moves that we can do right now?
Well, one of the basic moves when you're setting or saying hello to your partner would be the patty bop, basically.
Okay.
And that's just basically with your feet apart like this, and then it's kind of like a 1, 2, 3 step. So it's like 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3.
Okay.
There you go.
There we go. Easy as that. I think I've got it down, right?
Yeah, you're
perfect.
You're perfect.
Okay.
We'll be there Wednesday night.
Wednesday night.
Wednesday night, and then maybe next Canada Day I'll be up here with these guys too. Ron, Tara, thank you.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Awesome.
Alrighty.
So Ian, some dancing still going on here, and who knows, maybe I'll be a part of the next Scottish country dancing group here in Saskatoon. We'll see.
Ethan Williams making a play for being the host of the entire Canada Day festivities next year on CBC. So the party continues in a bunch of other places across the country, from coast to coast to coast, and we're going to keep doing what we've been doing all day here, handing over our microphone and our screen to let you shout out a Canadian who's made a difference in your life. Send them to ask@cbc.ca and watch for it at the bottom of the screen. Now, here in Banff, Canada Day is traditionally the busiest day of the year, as you might expect. And my colleague, Gloria Makarenko, is out speaking to some people. Gloria?
Hello again, Ian. You know, Banff has many attractions. There are the mountains, there is the beautiful river, the forest, the wildlife. But I understand that today there is a very special attraction in Banff, and that would be you, Ian Hanomansing, because we have two people, Candice and Marie-Eve. They work for the town of Banff, and welcome to you both. Candice, just tell me about when you heard that Ian Hanomansing was coming to town.
Oh, thanks. Well, I was pretty excited because I've listened to Ian for a few years now, and I was most excited about trying to run down here and see if I could see him, and if I could get a picture taken. So I did my little volunteer shift, and I bursted down here, and Ian was very gracious to take a couple pictures.
And Maria, what was that like for you when she said, "We're going down there now"?
Well, I heard that he was here today, and so I said, you should probably go to Bear Street today, and
Right.
so told her exactly where to go.
Okay, now you both work for the town of Banff, but you were volunteering today with all. What has your Canada Day been like so far?
It's a busy day. We're a small town with many people coming to visit for the day, but we started early and it was an amazing parade and lots of activities at Central Park. And yeah, we just work as a team and it makes it for a great day.
Okay, well, you've lived here for a long time in Banff. And what is it like living in a town when there's so much transience? People will come for 6 months, for a year. You've got a lot of people moving in and out. How does that feel in terms of a community?
Well, there's always a real core community that ends up staying here. We invite anyone to come and live and work here if it works for them, you know, and realize that it doesn't always fit long term for people, but there is this solid community that stays, which is impressive. Yeah.
What do you love most about living here in Banff?
I think part of what I love the most is the fact that we have people that come for 3 months, for 6 months from all over the world. And we need those people to come here and show us how it is on the outside, because we could be a very small town.
Right. Okay, I would like to ask you now, is there someone in Banff or beyond, anywhere in Canada, in fact, that you would like to shout out today on this Canada Day? Marie-Ève?
Well, anywhere in Canada, shout out to my dad, because it's his birthday today. But then shout out to Banff, it'd be to all their coworkers that are still working, have been working all day, and making sure that everybody else can come and have a great time.
Candace, have you got one?
I'll shout out to my kids out Vancouver way. I hope they're having a beautiful Canada Day because it's fabulous here.
And it's beautiful in Vancouver today, too. Thank you both very, very much. And thanks very much for so much enthusiasm that you brought to Ian. And Ian, way to go. You gave them the photograph. They've got the memory for life, too.
Well, very kind words from them. So, Gloria, thank you for including that in your interview. I have to say, the people of Banff have been terrific to us. And it reminds me of the New Year's Eve special that we did in Edmonton. And the Oilers and the Ice District also were very kind to us. So it's been a couple of special programs from Alberta, and we do appreciate the reception that we have been given. Okay, we have some more music for you now. This was supposed to be part of the Canada Day festivities, canceled in Ottawa, but continuing in Winnipeg. So here again is Begonia and Adrina Turin.
We're going to do another one for you. This one is called Castor et le Loup, which means beaver and the wolf. And it's a song I wrote as an hommage to the boreal forest, au bouclier canadien qui célèbre la magie et la beauté. Let's give it up for northern Manitoba. serai couché sur un lit de lichen. Viens pas déranger
Welcome back to our special coverage of Canada Day live from Banff. We're in extra time because, as we've been telling you, because of the bad weather in Ottawa, the concert there was canceled, and so we've been asked to extend our coverage until the National begins. And so let's go back to Yellowknife. That's where Megan Roberts is. And Megan, you've left the party at the main plaza for, from what I understand, a special barbecue. Tell us about it.
Yeah, Ian, I'm at a community barbecue at YK Hidden Gem. There's quite a gathering behind us, really good vibes, really good dance music. And beside me, I've got Taku Maguta. He works for YK Hidden Gem, which is a restaurant here. Tell me about the community barbecue. Tell me who is here and what you guys have been serving for guests.
So today we are having the Back Up North. We're gathered for our community barbecue in celebration of Canada Day. So we have got a mixture of people from a wide number of backgrounds, African descent. We have a lot of people in the Yellowknife community that are just gathered for a fun time. On our menu today, we've got burgers, we've got hot dogs, fries, a spicy chicken, and a whole host of drinks.
That sounds delicious. You know, you and I were talking as well before we started talking for this interview, and you had mentioned that there's a lot of exchange of culture and knowledge from different African nations that are kind of coming together here in Yellowknife and at the space behind us. Tell me a bit more about that.
Oh, yes. So with the diversity that has been allowed in Yellowknife, you get a huge mix of different African cultures that would have otherwise not mixing together. So you've got inspirations coming from the Western Africans, the Southern Africans, mixing with the Eastern Africans, and it creates a whole new sharing of interchange of cultures. And when it comes to our specialty food, you get a new breed of dishes that you've never seen anywhere else before.
That's incredible. Thank you so much, Taku, for talking with me today. And we do have some little friends over here that want to say hi before we let you go, Ian. So if you guys want to say hello and happy Canada Day, come on in. We've got a couple seconds left. These guys were watching soccer earlier as well. What do you guys want to say?
Happy Canada Day.
Yeah. Yeah? What did you want to say?
Happy Canada Day.
And who are you cheering for at the World Cup?
I'm not.
Controversial, unintentionally controversial question. Ian, thank you so much for having us tonight. Back to you.
Yeah, it's been great to have your insights into what's happening in Yellowknife. That is fantastic. Okay, from Yellowknife all the way over to Moncton in the province I grew up in, New Brunswick. Another musical performance from the Canada Day concert there. Here's Lisa LeBlanc with Gossip.
So good to be home. So good to play back in Moncton. I love this city so much. It's so nice to be with friends, with les Hey Babies. Oh, avec Chris Béliveau, Half Moon Run. Après, vous êtes en bonne main. Ça va être la fun. Ça va être la fun. Fait que, all right. Fait que la prochaine tune s'appelle Gossip. It's a song inspired by the Rogersville Tim Hortons. It goes like this. Joe Tim Horton pour savoir qu'est-ce qu'il a gossip. Elle a fait dub-dub avec 3 Timbits and gossip. Pas de drive-thru, tu manquerais toute la gossip. De savoir la gossip. Gossip. Tous les matins quand c'est les pop rouges. Gossip. Mes belles halles, prendre tes drive, gossip. Rain or shine, top chef ou malade, gossip. Gossip. Oh, oh, ça faut l'allure. Oh, oh, ça faut l'allure. Oh, oh, ça faut l'allure. T'as-tu vu l'allure? T'as-tu vu l'allure? Ouais, 5 minutes, on aura tout vu. Ouais, oh, oh, mais ça se peut-tu? As-tu vu ci? As-tu vu ça? Ça va-tu pour ci? Ça va-tu pour ça? C'est pour chou, t'es rendu au foyer, gossip. pas méchante, elle est juste talente, gossip. Et y'a pas qu'il s'en a rien, il était faux comme la merde, gossip. Gossip. Ah, 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 ça pas d'allure. Ah, 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 ça pas d'allure. Ah, 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 ça pas d'allure. Tu as vu l'allure, tu as vu l'allure. Well, Sam Bennett, on aura tout vu. Well, ah, 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 mais ça se peut-tu, as-tu vu ci, as-tu vu ça? Ça va-tu pour ci, ça va-tu pour ça? C'est le cousin à la mère, à la tante à ton père. C'est la mère adoptive, overfriend à la cousine de Tom et Nord. La connais-tu, c'est Lucie la prospère à Maman Thérèse. La connais-tu, c'est Lucie la Fernand à Yvette à Bruno. À qui la fille, je l'ai jamais vue ici. La chance qu'il est fait parce qu'il est comme un fou. Il s'en laissait, on pouvait plus le stander. Le bon Dieu ne pas pis, job non plus. Le bon Dieu ne pas pis, job non plus. Hey! Gossip. Joe Morton pour savoir qu'est-ce que la gossip. Elle a fait double avec trop de Benson gossip. Gossip. Just savoir la gossip.
You are looking live at Ottawa. What you're not seeing is a Canada Day concert because it was canceled after a thunderstorm blew across the Ottawa region this afternoon. Flooding closed some streets in the city. That includes LeBreton Flats Park, where a star-studded concert was expected to get underway earlier this hour. But there were other musical celebrations happening in other parts of the country. We've been bringing you some of those this hour, and we have one last musical performance for you from the National Canada Day concert in Moncton, New Brunswick. Here once again is Lisa LeBlanc, this time with a whole lot of talking.
All right. Talking, not a whole lot of listening. Whole lot of talking, not a whole lot of listening. A whole lot of talking, not a whole lot of listening. A whole lot of talking, not a whole lot of listening. Supposed to be dialogue, now it's a monologue. You do a lot of talking without really saying anything. Talking conversation, pay me in a corner. 1 foot out the door, but your motor's still running. No escape. You do a whole lot of talking, not a whole lot of listening. Whole lot of talking, not a whole lot of listening. A whole lot of talking, not a whole lot of listening. Whole lot of talking, not a whole lot of listening. Supposed to be dialogue, now it's a monologue. You do a lot of talking without really saying anything. Sending smoke signals, hoping for rescue. Making eyes at the door, now on airplane mode. I see your lips moving in slow motion. Stop! Silence is a sweet, sweet sound. 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 You do a whole lot of talking, not a whole lot of listening. Whole lot of talking, not a whole lot of listening. A whole lot of talking, not a whole lot of listening. Whole lot of talking, not a whole lot of talking, not a whole lot of talking, not a whole lot of talking, not a. Andrew Cregan, Maxime Gosselin, Benoît Marier, Miko Roy, merci tout le monde. What a night. Half Moon Run s'en vient. Vous allez être beau sur la TV. You're going to look so good on TV. Thank you, thank you, thank you. À la prochaine.
Moncton did look fantastic on television.
It sure did.
Lisa LeBlanc, who I've never heard of before, checking her out on Spotify tonight for sure to listen to more of her music.
Great music and thankfully great weather too. So
absolutely.
no rainouts there.
Unlike Ottawa, of course. So this brings us almost to the end of our Canada Day coverage from Banff. We've heard amazing music. Gloria, great to be working with you again and just reflect on the day.
Well, it has been quite a day, and wow, what an incredible setting to be able to spend Canada Day, one of many incredible settings in the entire country as well. But all of the conversations I've managed to have, Ian, with the locals from the Banff area who have been so welcoming, from Canadians from right across the country, and even from many people who've come from very long ways away to be here for Canada Day as well. And I think what sort of resonates most with me is that it seems there is a heck of a lot more that unites us than divides us.
The year 2000, 26 years ago, that's when you and I started co-anchoring at CBC on Canada Now. This was an unexpected pleasure that we get a
That's
chance to
right.
do this again.
For me too.
All right, Gloria, thank you very much. And we'd like to thank all of you for spending your day with us on this Canada Day. Listen, I think something like 10,000 people sent shout-out messages, the ones that have been at the bottom of the screen. I've enjoyed reading them. I hope you have as well. It is amazing to see the variety of people who are shouted out. Relatives sometimes, friends, doctors, caregivers. It's been a real treat to see who treasures who on this day. You've made our day brighter as well, even with all the rain in Ottawa and occasionally the slightly inclement weather here in Banff. And to the town of Banff, as Gloria mentioned, people here have been great hosts, and we really appreciate that. I'm Ian Hanomansing on behalf of Gloria Makarenko. Happy Canada Day from Banff, Alberta, and good night.